Well, we do have scattered rain showers, mainly just in the western side of the state, parts of the foothills as well. You'll notice there's some heavy rain heading into parts of western Colorado. A couple pockets out there. Want to start by zooming on in here to the Laramore County area. We actually just saw one more flash flood warning pop up in this area. So we have these in place through 6:45 or 7:15, and a couple of those extend down to the south as well near the Grand Lake area. So not quite as intense for the areas near Fraser, but we do still have some flood advisories in place. Laramore County, as we know, has been hit very hard over the last couple of weeks, so we continue to see flash flooding in that area. It's occurring right now. It's a dangerous situation out there. Some of this is in a fairly rural, remote wilderness area, so it's not impacting people too much, but it is certainly impacting their terrain quite a bit. Off to the west a bit more, parts of I-70 from about the Evergreen area all the way out towards Edwards, continuing to see some heavy rain, and then down into the south, we do see a few pockets of some heavier rainfall here and there. It's starting to fizzle on out near Montrose and Telluride right now. We do have our flash flood watch in place through 10 o'clock tonight, as we still could see some late night heavy rainfall. And you notice this covers almost the entire western part of the state down into Los Animas County, and almost all of these exact same areas will see this again tomorrow. Some of these front range foothill areas may not see this in place tomorrow, at least as of right now. That could always change, but we do have flash flood watches in place on Tuesday again, and we may see even worse flooding as we head into Tuesday. So this is certainly not the news that we want to hear, but it will be an issue again tomorrow. So we will continue to see rain tonight, and will stick with us for the next couple of hours. Tomorrow morning, we wake up to some cloud cover, a little bit of sunshine, depends on where you are. Still could have some early morning showers scattered across parts of the Front Range and down to the south, maybe even some morning rain here in Denver. And then we will continue to see some afternoon heavy pockets of rain. Once again, there'll be a shot of a little bit of rain here in Denver, and then we'll see some afternoon and evening storms down to the south as well, and some late night rain possible just on the east side of Denver down into El Paso County. We do on the other side of the state today have ozone action days in place once again, and we'll see this in place again on Tuesday. So it's sort of a tale of two sides of the state. We have flood issues on the one side, and then we're dry and hot and smoky and polluted on the other. So for the Front Range, we have ozone issues plus smoke, and then for the far eastern plains, most of this is thanks to some smoky conditions heading out that direction. Right now, it's 87 in Denver and Greeley, 89 in Fort Collins, low 90s, upper 80s out east, 50s right now, 57 in Frisco, but 78 over in Avon, 72 in Craig, 86 in Grand Junction, 59 from our weather watcher Mark Milligan just west of Fairplay in our almanac for today. 89 our high today in Denver. So we are starting off August with some cooler temperatures. 88 degrees here downtown and 57 this morning out at the airport. Tonight we have the low to mid 60s for the Front Range, some 50s for the most part out east, 40s, 50s in the high country, and then 50s to the 60s off to the west. Tomorrow, more below normal temperatures. There we go. 84 in Denver, 87 in Greeley, upper 80s, low 90s out east, 60s, 70s in the high country, and then 70s to the upper 80s out west. So the cool down continues for western Colorado as well. And for our 5-day forecast, 80s stick with us on Wednesday. Still have a chance for some rain almost statewide. We'll get a break on Thursday as we heat up again, and then we're warm and sunny heading into the weekend with a few isolated storms possible on Friday.
All right, Lauren, thanks so much. Well, despite off-season surgery, we're